All right, so in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I did a little version of Danny Boy, classic Irish ballad, and I did my own thing with it, and I infused a little blues into it, so it's done in a shuffle style, and I kind of noodled around with the melody, embellished the traditional melody, but you could still hear it, it's still there, but I kind of put a little stuff in that. And but the biggest thing I did was I messed around with the chords, because this is a very basic song. I did it in the key of C, and like a lot of folk songs, the chords are relatively simple, and I wanted to spice them up. And so I thought this would be a great opportunity to take some more slightly advanced jazz harmonic concepts and apply them to basically a folk song, an Irish folk song. So let's jump right in. So we're in the key of C, and so we start on a C major. Here I'm playing a C6, but it doesn't matter. You play C major 7 here, C here, anything. I'm just starting here. And then we have to go to the 4 chord. And so I get to the 4 chord, F, through a 2-5-1. So I play C, and then I play G minor, C7, and that puts me in F. Now to get back to C, I do a backdoor 2-5, where my F chord becomes minor, my 4 chord goes minor, to B flat 7, back to C. Now I'm not content to stay here, so I go down to the 6 chord, A, but I play a dominant chord. Then I come up to the 2 chord, cycle out to the 5 chord, G7, and then I'm back at C. And then I think this time I did something just a tiny bit different, not much different, but just more like with inversions. I did C, and then I did C7 with the 7 in the bass, F with the 3rd in the bass, A, and then when the F goes minor, I actually have an F minor 7 with the 3rd in the bass, or you could call this a flat 6. Then I go to the 1 chord with G in the bass, to the 6 chord, dominant 7, C minor 7, G7, back to C, G, C. Now when we go to the bridge, usually it stays on C, but I go to the relative minor, I go to A minor, and I get to A minor, I do a 2-5, B minor 7 flat 5, to C7, maybe sharp 9, flat 9, to A minor. Now I cycle again to D minor 7, to G7, and I come back to C major again. Then I 2-5 again, back to A minor, to D7, to C. Right? Now, I have to go to C7 because I'm going to get to the F chord, but I'm going to go to A minor, A flat minor, to here, G minor, which is the 2 of F, C9 to F, to A flat 6. Then we're just going to cycle out. 1, 6, 2, 5 in C, right? C, A7, D minor. And then I do a typical blues thing where I don't end on the 1 chord. I end on the 4 chord, dominant 7. And then finally I end on the 1 chord. And I have a sharp 11 in there to make it a little bit more interesting. So there you go. There's a kind of a new take on Danny Boy, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you'd like me to do a lesson on the melody, all the stuff I did on the melody, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know if you have interest in that. And in the meantime, take these chords and mess around with them, and you can start to see how you could take sort of more advanced harmonies and put them into other songs and kind of spice them up and do your own thing with them. All right, that's it. Until next time, peace.